10 times WWE Superstars saved each other. You missed these. You know that moment when Chris Jericho wins and suddenly the champion's grip on that title starts slipping? Yeah, that's the gamble every superstar takes when they step between those ropes. But here's what most fans don't realize. While we're all caught up in the drama and the storylines, these athletes are performing a dangerous high-wire act where one wrong move could mean the difference between walking out or being carried out. The ones that made us hold our breath. When Randy Orton saved himself from a championship disaster. Let's flash back to Backlash 2017. Jinder Mahal just pinned Randy Orton for the WWE title, and the wrestling world collectively lost its mind. A former jobber was suddenly the face of the company? Unbelievable. But here's the thing, Orton had the unenviable task of making Mahal look like a legitimate threat when the matches were getting panned left and right. But watch closely at the April 25th SmackDown. Mahal and the Singh brothers are tearing into Orton, and Mahal's about to hit the Colossus. Just before impact, Orton spots the WWE title belt right where he's about to land. In a split second, he kicks it away. That tiny moment, that's decades of experience talking. He just saved both himself and Mahal from a potential serious injury. Reminds you of when Undertaker kicked that chair away during the Big Show/Kurt Angle match, doesn't it? Edge and AJ Styles, a Royal Rumble rescue. Edge's return at the 2020 Royal Rumble gave us chills, but what happened next nearly gave us something worse. Edge hits a spear on AJ Styles, and Styles over-rotates so badly his shoulder pops out of its socket. Here's where it gets incredible. AJ immediately heads to the corner, has a quick word with Edge, and Edge tosses him out of the match way earlier than planned. No ego, no let me tough it out. Just two professionals communicating in the chaos of a Rumble match. AJ later made it crystal clear. Edge did absolutely nothing wrong. 100% nothing. His move, his spear, everything was perfect. The blame is 100% on me. That's the kind of respect that makes this business beautiful. Baron Corbin, the polarizing protector. Love him or hate him, Baron Corbin might be one of the safest hands in WWE today, and he proved it just 3 months into his main roster run at Money in the Bank 2016. Dolph Ziggler tries to leap off the steel steps onto Corbin, but his feet slip. He's about to eat concrete face first. In one fluid motion, Corbin catches him mid-air and transitions it into a deep six. What could have been a career-ending injury turned into a highlight reel moment. That's not luck, that's instinct. Wade Barrett, sacrificing his body for a brother. Sometimes being a hero means putting your own body on the line. During a battle royal on Raw, building to WrestleMania 28, Big Show launches Dolph Ziggler toward the announce table with way too much force. Wade Barrett catches him, but at such an awkward angle that Barrett dislocates his left elbow on impact. 8 months. That's how long Barrett was out. But if he hadn't been there, Ziggler's trajectory was headed straight for disaster. Barrett took the bullet so his colleague wouldn't have to. The Undertaker's last ride adjustment. You don't become the greatest of all time without knowing every detail of your craft. In 2001, during a tag match with Kane against Booker T and Test, Taker goes for his signature last ride on Test. Problem? Test is massive, and this is the first time Taker's attempting this move on someone his size. Mid-lift, it looks like Test is about to crash down on his head, but Taker drifts back toward the ropes, finds his balance, adjusts his positioning, and executes the move perfectly. That's a 300-pound man he just saved from a potential broken neck. Legends don't just make moments, they prevent disasters. Shayna Baszler, MMA, intelligence in action. Let's give it up for one of the most underrated ring generals in WWE. During a match with Sasha Banks on Raw, Shayna has Sasha locked in a submission, but watch Sasha's thumb. It's pointing up, which means her elbow is vulnerable to hyperextension. Shayna notices. She gently rotates Sasha's thumb palm down, changing the angle of the elbow entirely. The next spot? A safe roll to the ropes. No injury, no drama. Just a former MMA fighter using her expertise to protect her opponent while making the move look devastating. Pure class. Paige, the superhero in heels. Here's a story that'll make you appreciate Paige even more. At SummerSlam 2014, AJ Lee walks into their Divas title match with 3 herniated discs in her cervical spine. She can't turn her head. She can't feel her hands. The doctor asked if she'd been in a car crash. Paige's response? "We're going to protect you at all costs." And she did. They got through the entire match without AJ taking a single bump. Paige even helped her dress afterward. A Jay called her a goddamn superhero. That's not wrestling, that's brotherhood. Chris Jericho, the ladder stabilizer. TLC matches are chaos. And when you've got a monster like Kane climbing a ladder in 2002, that chaos multiplies. During the closing moments of a Raw match, Jericho takes a chokeslam from the top of the ladder. Then, Kane tries to climb up, but the ladder's shaking dangerously under his weight. Jericho, lying on the mat, shifts his body and holds the ladder steady with his feet. He kept Kane safe long enough to grab those tag team titles. The Rated R Superstar wasn't just in the match, he was ensuring nobody got hurt. That's the kind of awareness that separates the good from the great. Asuka saves Sasha Banks, again. Their match on the post-Royal Rumble Raw in 2018 was a banger. But there was a terrifying moment when Sasha Banks dove onto Asuka on the outside, only to have her knees get caught in the ropes. She was heading neck first into the floor. Quick thinking from Asuka. She positions her leg to break Sasha's fall. The impact goes into Asuka's thigh instead of Sasha's neck. The match continues, Sasha's somehow fine, and Mick Foley tweets afterward, "I really don't want to see Sasha try that dive again. Too many close calls." Asuka didn't just win that match, she prevented a tragedy. Becky Lynch, the leader we needed. TLC 2019 was supposed to be historic. The first time women's tag titles main evented a pay-per-view. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. Then Kairi gets concussed early in the match. What happens next? Becky improvises. She rolls Kairi under the ring out of harm's way so the medics can get to her. The crowd barely notices. The show goes on. But backstage, everyone's talking about why Becky is the man, because she took charge when it mattered most. Kairi only missed a month of action, but without Becky's quick thinking, it could have been so much worse. Final bell. These moments remind us that beneath the characters, the storylines, and the larger-than-life personas, these athletes are looking out for each other in ways we rarely see. They're not just entertainers, they're family. And in a business where one mistake can change everything, that family bond might be the most important title they'll ever hold. What moments have you noticed that we missed? Drop them in the comments, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more wrestling content that dives deeper than a suicide dive.